say that a man is the closest thing to God. No matter what's going on, we have to rise consistently every day, and we have to provide consistently every day. We have to serve consistently every day.
He has to have a code. He has to have certain things he's going to say and do, and he means it. You know, when I was coming up, if a man said something, that was his word was bond.
For some guys, they're invisible to women. In order for them to stop complaining, they just really have to step up their game, meaning they have to step up their strategy. They have to become a more attractive guy. So the reason why so many guys are sexless is because they don't have any game.
Weak men need to be purged. And what I mean by that is that there was a time where only the strongest men had valuable things.
Anybody that's been out here in the last 10 years, it's easier to get sex than it is to make $100. Basically put yourself in a position and they throwing it to you. So I think, again, weak men have risen up and they have a voice and they spew their shit onto other weak men and they fall for it. And it's this whole victimhood thing.
I say, okay, put your arm out. They put their arm out. I say, grab your arm. You can grab your arm.
When I think of a man in my head, he takes responsibility with a purpose. And this responsibility gives him struggle, and through that struggle, he gets strength, and through that strength, he creates structure.
Smack your arm. You can smack your arm. Pinch your arm. Okay, you're real. Go fucking knock on Fear's door and grab his arm.
Whatever he wants out of life, whatever he desires out of life, whatever steps he wants to take to secure what he requires, I think he should be true to that first and foremost.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
See, the emotional male will always use emotions to make excuses for the fact he ain't shit.
You gotta be ready to go the distance behind what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to die about some shit.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity, specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man documentary screening that's going to be held in Miami on October 26th, 2024. You'll be the first to watch the documentary, and then after the documentary, you'll be able to participate in a question and answer session with the Game Kings live. Space is limited, so click the link below and get your tickets now. Yo, we here. What's poppin'? What's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the motherfucking dating game. What's good, man? Shout out to everybody today, man. We about to get into some heavy game today. I'm going to be talking about 4 important things I learned going out to meet attractive women, okay? Because back in the day, I was out heavy, okay? Like, I still go out now, but back in the day, I was going out heavy. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my lady, April MC in the building. April's just so goddamn sexy. It's ridiculous. Shout out to Monogamous Player, Charles Xavier, AT in the chat, Money Mitch, Dylan, the Islander, Rob Marine in the building, Giovanni in the building. Who else we got up in here? Willie in the building, Perk, Box and Plug, Dave, Ray Blast. What up, Armani? Shout out to Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Eugene Still is in the building. T is up in the building. Hakeem is up in here. Chocolate Daddy Pause is up in the building. Who else we got up in here? June Sports is up in here. Mr. Go Blue, TJ, Jimmy, Lionel. What's up? Richard, what's good? Who else we got up in here? Boy Scouts, what's poppin'? Lewis, Mike is in the building. Javon is here. Dion is here. Frank, what's going on here? We got the late night show popping off. So, guys, before we get into everything, make sure that you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Make sure you go to masculineidentitymembership.com.
Do it!
You feel what I'm saying?
Just do it!
Because right now we have the summer sale. The summer sale is on the masculineidentitymembership.com. That's where you join the Masculine Identity Membership for $1. You get it for free. I said get it for free. It ain't free. It's $1 for 30 days, right? 30 days, $1. Just put in the code SUMMER and we can make that happen. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. My bad, 816. Call back because I just clicked you off by mistake. My fault, fam. I was pressing all these buttons. You know what I'm saying? But also make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com where you get 45 to 90 minute audio, video, dating advice tutorials every month.
Do it!
You understand?
Just do it!
Make sure you guys make it happen. So go to masculineidentitymembership.com and go to badboymembership.com to get that shit cracking. Make sure you guys are on all the memberships so that you guys can step up your game and get you popping out here in the streets. Now, so 816, call back if you want to call back. Guys, the caller number is 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901 is the number. And if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. All right, so 816 was popping. Who this?
What's going on, family? This is Aaron.
Aaron, what's going on? What's popping, man? Where'd you donate?
To the Cash App.
To the Cash App. All right, I got you. Right. So what's going on with you, man?
Yeah, man, I've been listening to you for a long time. Been listening to you for years. I noticed that there was a certain point in time when you kind of changed your approach with your content. I noticed that when I first started watching you, you was real patient. You know what I mean? You were very patient with the guys when as it pertained to teaching game and stuff like that. And I noticed that there was a shift. There was a shift where It seemed like your approach to the content was more to be kind of more like Steve the Dean or Miles Cunningham style.
How so?
Well, I would say, Miles Cunningham, Steve the Dean, their style is more they're gonna ridicule you and try to be extra and try to kind of demean you and stuff like that. And I noticed that earlier I was drawn to your information. Not because the information is just really good in general, but what made me really drawn to you when I first started listening to you was you stood out from like guys that were like Steve and like Miles. You were like you guys kind of had that good cop bad cop type of thing going on. And that's what really drew me to you initially when I first started listening to you. Now I still listen to you because the information is on point. Can't refute the information. But it seems like the ridicule, the button, that type of stuff, it kind of puts a bad taste in my mouth.
So send me a clip of what you're talking about. Like go into the archives, DM me the clip, and then I'll play it and say from this minute, from at the 149 mark to the 157 mark. This is what I'm talking about, because I need to know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I can give you an example. For example, at one point in time, you didn't have the button. The button wasn't there. The music, you didn't have the music. And then,
wait, this button you talking about?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I've had this button ever since I had the Rodecaster.
Oh well, but you didn't start pressing that button until maybe like 2 years ago.
Yeah, because I didn't have it until I had the Rodecaster. So whenever I had the Rodecaster, that's when I had the button.
Oh, okay.
What's your overall point though? I'm trying to get to like what's the point? I don't.
Yeah, I was just trying to understand what made you do the switch up. What made you go and be more like with the ridicule and kind of like?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Show me where the ridicule is. That's what I'm saying. Where is it?
So do you feel as though that you changed your approach at all, like through the years?
No, I do the same shit all the time. I spit the game when people call in and they try to challenge me. I like to, go back and forth with them because it's fun and it's educational to show the game. So what's the difference? What am I doing different?
To me, I definitely noticed a change, man. Once you start doing the,
but that's what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying. I want you to send me a clip. You got to send me. See, this is the thing. What happens is, and this happens a lot. People say, "Look, Harry, you said this time, and I was watching you last month, and I'm like, cool. Send me the clip. I need the clip so we can watch the clip. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so you don't feel like your approach ever changed throughout your whole career?
No, my approach definitely changed. But what I'm saying is not, it hasn't changed to that. It's just been the same thing as how I do it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You gotta send me a clip. You gotta say, hey, Lucario, 6 months ago on this show at this part, you feel what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about.
I can try one more time to give you an example. Maybe you understand what I'm talking about. Maybe.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. For example, like let's just say, for example, a guy calls in. He has an issue, and nowadays you may say something like, "Oh my gosh," and grab your head, and "Oh, this guy," you might kind of react. Whereas I would say maybe like whenever I first started watching you, it seemed like you would be more patient. You would be like, "Oh, okay, well, all you need to do is this, that, and the third, and you'll be good." You see what I'm saying? It wasn't the grabbing the hat.
So, Paul, let me ask you a question. You remember this guy named Locker Room?
I do remember Locker Room.
Okay, so wasn't I doing the same thing with Locker Room? Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So what I'm saying?
No, wait. Yes. You didn't let me answer.
You didn't let me answer. You remember Sushi? You remember Sushi?
You didn't let me answer. You answered it for me.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell you is it's been the same thing, caller. So this is what I'm saying. It's been the same thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But you answered my question. You asked me the question, and you answered it.
Right, I know, because I already know the answer. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's the same thing, now we're
not having a dialogue, so you just, all right. Well, we just agree to disagree.
So, caller, you called in to wonder why you think I'm saying things rudely? Is that what you called in to ask?
Yeah, I was wondering what motivated you to change up your approach. I was just.
But that's what I'm trying. But Caller, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what you got to understand. If you want to talk about it, you have to show evidence. That's what I'm saying. So when if you say yo Lucario,
an example.
No, you Caller. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Caller, this is what I'm trying to tell you. If you show me a video, you say, hey Lucario, at this video on this timestamp, you told that caller to shut the fuck up. Then I'll be like, oh shit, you're right, caller. Oh my God, you're right. I didn't even notice I was doing that. You see what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. Hold on. 470. Put yourself on mute.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get to you next. So that's what I'm saying. 816. Find a video and say, Lucario, at this part, this is what I'm talking about. And then I'll be like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Or I could say, oh, at that part, that's not what's happening. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta send a clip, bro. That's all I'm asking. Send a clip.
Okay, I thought that maybe you had noticed it, but I guess
no. But that's what I'm saying. There's nothing. This is what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you is what you're seeing is how you're interpreting it. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
We just gonna have to agree to disagree, man. That's just my observation. So we just agree to disagree.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So what is that? What does that have to do with you? How does that help or not help you?
Well, man, because it creates for me personally. I would love to support you. You know what I mean? I would love to support you. Like, I really like your information, man. So, but it creates a conflict of interest for me. If I don't like you, I can't really spend money. I can't really invest.
So wait, hold on. Wait, let me ask you a question. So when you go to McDonald's because you like the CEO or because you want a hamburger?
Nah, I like the hamburger.
Okay, so why would you? So hold on, wait, hold on. Let me get it straight. Wait, caller. So let me ask you this. See, this is what I like to do. This right here, this is what I like to do. So what I'm saying to you is if you needed help with game, why would you give a shit if all you need is the information that will help with game?
That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
I hear what I understand your perspective, but check out my perspective though. Now let's just say I go to McDonald's, right? I want to get a burger, and I don't like the cashier attitude. I don't like the cashier attitude. The cashier is rude. Bad customer service. I'm not going to buy the burger. I'm walking out.
So, Cole, you ever seen that Dave Chappelle special where he talked about that, where he went into KFC, or if he was to go into KFC and they was racist?
Me personally, I don't agree with Dave.
Okay,
Chappelle.
that's what it is. That's what I'm talking about. So what it is you get the thing that you need. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a shit about how the person is being. I give a shit about what I want. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the lesson. There you go.
That's a bad idea, because why would you take a food from a racist? They could do something to the food.
Oh, there we go. I'm hitting the button again. Oh Lord, I'm hitting the button again. I'm hitting the button again.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You don't support people that disrespect you. That's what you don't do.
All right. So, caller, do you have any other questions? Because you still haven't asked really a question. Well, you did ask a question. You said, when did I switch up? But listen, if you have another question, call in, donate, and we'll make it happen. All right. Well, appreciate the call, brother. All right. So let's go to 470. 470. What's popping? Who this?
Yo, what's good, gang? What's good, Cario?
What's going on? What's popping? Who this?
It's goddamn shit. I just go by Lake and shit like that. But
hold on. Did you donate?
Oh no, how I donate?
See, I'm being mean. At the top of the chat is pinned to the top of the chat. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. Donate $5 or more, and then call back. So $5 per question. All right.
Oh, all right, bet.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, man. All right. All right, so let's get into this game, man. So we're talking about 4 important things I learned going out to meet attractive women, right? Now, what I want to say first is this, is that, as good as online dating is, right? It's always still good to actually go out to meet women. Like, actually go out to places, events, bars, clubs, parties, whatever. Go out to the park, you know, wherever. Go outside to actually meet women. Do you see what I'm saying? Because what happens is that when you go out to meet women in person and you're there face to face with them, right? You have a whole lot more to you know, play with in the situation, right? Because the thing is, with online, what happens is that there's so much shit going on, but when you're in front of the girl, it's you and her one-on-one at that moment. You see what I'm saying? So don't sleep on going out. Like, still go out to places, go out to events and meet women. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that. Do not sleep on the situations of, you understand what I'm saying? Like, not going out there and be like, oh, I'm just going to do online dating. Shout out to my dude, K-Zagging in the building. He said the sensitivity in today's males is unsettling. Hit the like button and support the system. That's a fact. Yeah, dudes is mad sensitive out here, man. They're like, man, you're being mean with that button, man. God damn it, Locario. I just can't understand the game because it's just so mean. Right? So now, what you got to understand is when you go out there and deal with women, you're going to basically learn certain things. So I'm going to tell you guys 4 things that I learned, you know, going out and meeting attractive women. And just for sake of argument, right, I'm going to be talking about, you know, the baddies or whatever you guys, you know, the general consensus of what you guys would consider baddies and, you know, hot chicks and all that other type of shit. But just in general, going out there to meet women and talk to women and interact with women, right? Because I know all you guys want the baddies and shit. You want all the Instagram models. You want all that type of shit to go down right now. What I want to tell you guys is that, see, when I was in my early 20s, right, I used to model for Polo Jeans and I modeled for some other companies. So I was around a lot of models, a lot of baddies and all that other shit you would want to talk about, right? I would go to, you know, different events. I'd go to different bars, clubs. I was out there fucking damn near every weekend and shit. Sometimes during the week when I would hear certain things pop off, me and my boys would go out to certain places. We'd go out to different meetup spots. We'd go out to different clubs, different bars, different events, all these things, right? So I was like out there heavy, right? So I was out there talking to different women, doing all this other shit, right? Met a lot of different women, met a lot of interesting chicks and all this other stuff, right? So I want to break down some of the things that I learned. And, you know, these are the things you're going to learn too and see once you do it also. So you're going to be doing this and you're going to be like, oh shit, this is what Lucario is talking about. Like, I see it now. Oh shit, like I'm recognizing this, right? And see, you always hear us say, you know, your language exposes you. So a lot of times, this is how I can tell when a guy's not really been out there doing shit, because he'll say goofy shit and I'm like, yeah, he never really been out there doing certain things, right? So let's just jump right into this. So this is in no order of importance, right? No order of importance. I'm gonna just go 1 through 4 and talk about it, right? So number 1, the first important thing that I learned going out to meet attractive women is that hot women are not harder to get with than women who are average or not hot, okay? Hot women are not harder or more difficult to get with than average or, you know, not hot women. You feel what I'm saying? So, a lot of times, you guys will hear guys say, you know, I'm sure you heard this before, where when dudes talk about women, the one of the things they'll say is, oh, but you don't be getting the baddies. You can hear this with your friends too. Like you might talk to your friends or just talk to guys, you know, they be like, yo, but is she bad though? Do you be getting the baddies? Or a dude would be like, yeah, I'm out here getting shit popping. And they'd be like, oh, well, you probably getting those 3s and 4s, but you're not getting the 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. Now I'm here to tell you guys, it is not more difficult or a different thing to get the hot girls versus the girls you would consider not hot. No difference, right? But let me take this call real quick and I'm gonna get back into that. let's go to 609. 609, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's up, Lucario? It's Rudy. I donated to your Cash App.
That's what's up. Hold on. I got you. That's what's up. So what's going on with you, man?
Yeah, first things first, before I get to my question, man, shout out to you, man, doing a show late night at 11:30.
Oh, yeah.
I lie to you now. I looked at the notification earlier to see when you was doing your show, and I saw 11:30. I'm like, yo, Lucario's grind is different. Shout out to you, bro.
That's what's up. The game don't sleep. So what's good with you, though?
Yeah, the game don't sleep, but Lord knows I need some.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, my question to you, Lucario, is, so when you out here, like, let's say you just want to get sex out of women, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it, like, matter, like, how bold you are and what you say? For example, right? If I go up to a chick and I just tell her, yo, I think you're extremely attractive, you know, me and you should get together and hook up.
Mm-hmm.
Versus if I go up to a chick and I say, yo, I like how your ass look in them jeans or in them pants. Tonight, I just want to bend you over and just fuck the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, does it really matter with how bold you are when it comes to when it comes to going about it that way?
What do you mean by matter? Matter to what?
Like, in terms of like what I mean is, would it have more impact in terms of like getting more results? Is what I'm saying.
No, well, the thing is this. So, what you have to understand is that you being bold and letting a woman know what you want, right, isn't going to make necessarily, like, there's a small percentage of it, but it's not going to necessarily make a woman want you more or be more enticed. What it does is that it just reveals the women who are going to be interested quicker. That's it. You see what I'm saying? So that's all being direct and bold is about, is to reveal the women who are about it and to quickly get rid of the women who are not about it. Because what happens is, if you're bold like that, the woman who's interested, right, either she's going to be like, hell yeah, let's do this. She's going to give that energy, or she's going to be extremely flirty with you as a response. Now, the women who aren't interested, they're going to just walk away, or they'll give you some bullshit like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? That's so disrespectful, blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? So you've already shown yourself through her response whether she's down or not. So that's really what the boldness and the directness is about. It's about revealing who's interested and eliminating the time wasters. That's all it is. So there's no necessarily thing that you're doing specifically to make it happen. Now, the thing is this, you being that bold and descriptive about what you want sexually could be something that turns her on and is enticing, but it's really the fact that that woman already had that interest in you, and you're being direct and you're actually trying to make things happen and lead the situation. So she follows it if she's interested, and she doesn't follow it if she's not. So it's not really like, so what it is that don't do what you're doing to and think you're trying to convince the woman to respond in that way. You see what I'm saying? It's not about convincing a woman. It's about you standing on what you want and finding the right women that's going to respond to it. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So what you're saying is, it doesn't matter if I walk up to a girl and just say, hey, I think you're really attractive and me and you should get together and hook up. Versus what I said earlier.
Right. It's not gonna matter. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's not gonna matter. If she's interested, she's gonna give you the same response of interest. And if she's not interested, she's gonna give you the same response of disinterest. Right. It could be to varying degrees. Right. So, like, let's say if you're bold and direct sexually and she's not interested, right, she might be like, oh, why are you that's so nasty. I don't even know you like that, right? But if you just say to her, hey, listen, I thought you're really cute. I think we should get together and hook up. She's going to reject you still, but her rejection might be some shit like, oh, actually, I'm not really interested like that. I got away from whatever. You see how the tone is different. Like, so she's responding with what she's saying and her tone based on how you're coming at her. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Because I've noticed that, OD, when I just tell girls, let's hook up, versus when I say, yo, I want to fuck the shit out of you. When they're not interested, the responses are way totally different.
Exactly.
It's like, though, when I say hook up, they just say, and they're not interested, they just say, oh, I'm sorry, I got a boyfriend, or, whatever this shit. And when I say fuck the shit out of you, and they're not interested, you just say, is this how you talk to all women?
Right,
Didn't
exactly.
Didn't your mama raise you better? Don't you know any better? I'm like, what?
Exactly,
Get the fuck out of
exactly.
here with that
Right,
shit.
that's how
But
how it is.
Right, because I just wanted to make sure, because to be honest, Lucario, I don't smash women by just even telling them, yo, let's hang up. Yo, let's hang out. Yo, let's meet up. Yo, let's link up. You know, let's do this. I just thought like if you was more, if you was more bold and more thing, and the women saw that, that'll make them like be like, oh, this nigga bold as fuck. Because I be thinking that same.
Wait, hold on for a second. Hold on. 816. Stay on mute for a second. We'll get to you next. All right, go ahead. 609. What's going on?
Yeah, because what I thought was like, if you tell a woman like that bold shit, like y'all want to fuck the shit out of you, I thought it would mean more than saying a soft term like let's hook up. But like what you're saying is it don't really matter what you say. So
Right.
okay.
Right. Yeah. It just all depends on get your point across, and if she's interested, she gonna fuck with it. If not, she gonna keep it pushing. That's it.
Right. All right. Thanks, Lucario. You know, I'm out here doing my thing. Came out a lot of girls today. You feel me? Got some interesting responses, but hey, still gonna continue macking tomorrow, man.
Yes,
like
sir.
you said, the game don't sleep.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Appreciate the call, man. All right. So let's go to 816. I think this is Aaron again. What's going on?
What's going on, family?
What's up?
Yeah, man. I was just. I know that you said you've been with many different women. Like you said, probably like over 300.
You talking about sleeping with women or like just being with women? Talking about fucking?
Yeah, sleeping with them or just
sleeping. Yeah, it's been like at least over 300, but like going out and meeting and dating and like actually interacting with them, it's like thousands.
Over 300, but like,
hold on, 215. Put yourself on mute. We'll get to you next.
Interacting with them.
215. Put yourself on mute, please. Thank you. All right, 816. What's going on?
Oh yeah. I was wondering, for you to with that many females, I was wondering why, April C, like, why was this one like a female that she would, really claim and deal with, seeing as though she's really like, not that attractive. Like,
hold on, I can't hear your phone's breaking up, bro. Are you in a different? You're like it's crackling. Say that again.
Yeah, I was saying, can you hear me?
A little bit, but go ahead. What's the question?
Oh yeah. I was saying, like, since you had had so much experience and probably been with a lot of very beautiful, attractive women, what made you kind of settle on like April MC? She's kind of doughy. She's kind of like ghoulish looking, sickly looking a little bit.
So caller, hold on. So now you calling just to be disrespectful?
No, I'm just wondering. Because me personally, I just think that if I had
no, caller. This is the ironic part. See, you call in and say, "Yo, Lucario, you seem like you switched up because you're being mean like Steve and Miles, right? And now you call in being disrespectful, right? And expecting me to just, but like, what do you want? What do you want from me now? What do you want from me here? Tell me."
Oh no, I mean, well, April MC, she's pretty disrespectful in the chats. I mean, she could take it.
So wait, so you called me because you think my girl in the chat is disrespectful. So now you want to call up and act like a girl? Is that what we doing?
No, man, I'm just stating my opinion. I just don't think that she's nice, man.
Caller. See, this is the problem, bro. This is the problem. See, on this channel, we teach game and we learn about game, brother. Like, why are you into petty shit? This doesn't make sense. How old are you?
I would like not to disclose my age.
You can't. Bro, you gotta be like 22 or something. Please tell me you're like 22. Because you can't you can't be a grown ass man. Talking like this, because I thought you was because I thought you was asking like a legitimate. I thought you was asking a legitimate question.
Is changing. I was just actually wondering.
Caller. I thought you. Hold on. Caller, I thought you was asking a legitimate question, but you're not asking a legitimate question.
But I'm a distant. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you.
This nigga, got to get this nigga out of here. Hold on. Let me get this nigga out of here.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
All right, so let's go to 215. 215, what's popping? Who this? He paid he paid $5 to vent. But anyway, what's going on? Who's this?
This is a submissive sock slave.
Who's this?
Sniff socks, be dominated.
Who's this? Caller. What's your name?
Sock slave.
This nigga, y'all motherfuckers is wild tonight. Is this what happens when we do the night shows?
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
Y'all weirdos be coming up. Listen, I thought he was going to ask a serious question. I thought he was asking like, yo, you've been with all these women. What made you want to be like to have a relationship with April? What was it that she did so that I could look out for that when I'm dealing with him? I thought he was going to ask an actual question that could actually help him. You know what I'm saying? But this is what... Oh, man, this shit is too funny. Anyway, like I was saying, the first thing that I learned going out to meet attractive women is that it is not harder or more difficult to get with to get with hot chicks versus getting with, women who you would consider not as hot, right? And again, looks are subjective and all that other stuff. But what I'm saying to you guys is that just the idea that a lot of guys have thinking that you have to do something different or special to approach or talk to or pull hot chicks is false. You understand? Because the same girl who you think is a 10, right? Where you think it's going to be difficult to get her is the same type of thing you need to do when you're talking to the 6. It's the same shit. And so what happens is that you think it's difficult to get with the 10 and it's easier to get with the 6, right? But what happens is the reason why it seems difficult to get with the 10 is because you put the 10 on a pedestal and you don't put the 6 on a pedestal. So you just talk to the 6 on some regular shit. So let's go to 832. 832, what's poppin'? Who this?
What's going on, man? This is Rashad calling in.
Rashad.
To your dead account.
What's going on, fam? Appreciate you. So what's going on?
Chilling, man. I just want to know, like, based on your experience in the game dealing with women, like, do you really feel like looks and clothes don't really have a heavy part in the game when it comes to like fucking with the women?
What do you mean as far as what? As far as what happening?
Like as far as like, just on the level of like, all right, how you present yourself, like your presentation, like, putting yourself together, like, your cologne, No, I'm asking what result are you talking about? Like, does it help with what? With the process of getting women and also fucking them.
It could, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. Because if you can get a girl's attention based on how you look or how you dress, right?
Yeah.
Then you can use that attention to your advantage to make something happen, right? But the thing is that if you don't know how to do that, then it's not gonna work. So it's like saying, hey, Lucario, would it help for me to have a camera to shoot and make a movie? Hell fucking yeah, but you still need to know how to use the camera. Do you see what I'm saying? So you just having the camera doesn't equal you being able to make the movie. You need to know how to make the movie. You see what I'm saying? And 732 will get to you after in a second. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, sometimes, like some people and like no homo, no pause, and well, no homo, no diddy.
Wait, hold on. You only donated $5 per question, my guy. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, no, it wasn't a question. I wasn't really trying to go with a question. I just wanted to know,
that was a question. That's actually what you just said a question. that's literally the question right there. You feel what I'm saying? But you could call back. So you can donate, call back, and then we'll get to you right after that, my brother. All right. So let's go to 732. 732. What's popping? Who this?
Yo, this is Leak. I donated on Cash App.
Leak in the motherfucking building. What's going on? What's going on, fam?
Yo, so I had my question is, you say that, I mean, we talked about this before, how like if a girl gets in a relationship that she will, you know, tell dude that she messed with that, hey, I can't mess with you no more until I'm in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm. They said it again. So you said be a chick will say that she can't mess with you no more because she's in a relationship.
Yeah, I remember we kind of talked about that before about how the whole cheating thing.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
So my question is, but at the same time, you guys say like chicks don't, you know, they don't do what's right. They do what feels right. So like if they can like, you know, cheat on the side, they will anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty much what I wanted to. Because I was kind of like confused. Yeah.
Nah. So what happens is if you're fucking with a girl and she gets a man, like the guys, let's say you was hooking up with a girl, she's been seeing another guy for like 7-8 months. He says, I want to be your man or whatever. They now together, she hits you up and says, Leak, I got a man, so I can't see you no more. You understand? So she may not hit you up again, or she may hit you up out the blue and cheat on her man with you. So both situations can happen. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So like, where's okay. I mean, okay. That's why I kind of like have that issue with trust. But I understand what you're saying.
So he said, wait. So you said you have a issue with trust. Why? Why do you have an issue with trust?
Because like you guys say that they do what feels right now, what's like logically like practical, but they end up like cheating anyway. If that makes sense.
And 941, put yourself on mute. We'll get to you right after. So okay, let me. So what do you think? Because I want to go down this road with you. So what do you think is? Or I should ask you this: what is your definition of trust?
That's a good question. Yeah, I think trust is just not lying to somebody. But
okay, so it's more about the truth, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what happens is that if you know it's true that women have the capacity to cheat, right, or leave you whenever, right, then shouldn't you trust in the fact that they'll be themselves?
I mean, yeah, but it should be honest, though. I mean,
no, but that's what it is. That's them. That's on you. So that's honestly how they are.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So okay. So what I'm saying is that when's the last time a mosquito told you that it's going to bite you?
Nah, never.
Never. But you know mosquitoes bite you, right?
I mean, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but it's not the same, though.
No, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. What the problem is, you haven't accepted reality. That's the thing. So the issue is the issue is not trust. The issue is acceptance. You haven't accepted it yet. Do you see what I'm saying? So now what happens is that you are trying to stay away from a situation because you haven't accepted the reality of a situation, right? See, you go outside knowing there's mosquitoes that's going to bite you because you've accepted you're going to get bitten. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing dealing with women.
No, I hear you. You accept it, but like you still like, you know, kind of get upset about it. Like even though it is what it is, it's still like it's not.
You could right. It's not, I'm not saying you can't be disappointed or whatever, but what I'm saying is the more that you accept it, you know, then the less the disappointment is. Part of the disappointment is because you still haven't fully accepted it. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you could get with a woman and she could never cheat on you ever. Like you guys could be in a 25-year relationship, 30, 40-year relationship, and this woman dies in your arms and never cheated on you. That could happen. But what I'm saying is that or the opposite could also happen, which means she could cheat on you. And so what I'm saying is that understand that both situations are, something that could happen.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But what happens is that if you're sitting there like, man, you know, I don't want to ever like, deal with a woman because I'm scared of, what's going to happen, then you're freaking like living life in fear, man. You know what I'm saying? Zagan said that you want to fall in love and believe that he has a woman nobody else can touch but him. Is that true, King
No,
Lee?
that's not it. I know it's like it's just like it's just like the amount of like trust or like how much like investment you have in a person that has the capacity to do that. If that makes sense.
So, but this is the thing though. See, and this is the issue, right? So, okay, check this out, right? So, King Leak, let's say you went to work for a company and the company had to train you and they had to get a uniform for you. So they had to train you, they had to get you a uniform, and they had to make sure that they had a sufficient amount of hours for you to work, and they needed to have the cash flow to pay you every 2 weeks. Right now, do you think it's worth it to that company to hire you?
No.
Why not?
Wait, you said they have the capacity to pay me every 2 weeks?
Yeah, every 2 weeks they give you a paycheck. They train you to work there, and they give you the uniform. So is it worth it to that company to do all that?
Yeah, because they're getting something out of it.
Exactly. And check this out. You could leave at any time. You see what I'm saying? Right. So that's what we're saying. So while you're there, they're getting a benefit while you're there, and you're getting a benefit while you're there. So if by your logic, if a company thought like you, they would never exist, because they're like, well, wait a second, if I hire this person, then what if I train them and then they leave me in 6 months? That could happen. But see, the issue. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
No, I hear you. What I'm saying is, like, usually when a person's working for a company, they're not gonna like undermine it. Like, that's why I see cheating as like undermining you.
But how is it undermining you?
Because of the trust factor and the fact that like the guy who's like the side dude could have more influence over her and like be trying to manipulate her to fuck up your life and all that.
Right.
Stuff.
So then if you find out that happens, what should you do?
I mean, you should get rid of her.
Right.
Like,
so if you're on company time and you're still in pencils and erasers and you're taking money out the cash register, shouldn't the job fire you?
No, they should, but like sometimes the disrespect or like the undermining, it's more covert. It's not necessarily always overt.
Right. But what I'm saying is that the point is you could be stealing from the job and they won't find out until 2 months later. When they find out, they fire you. Same thing with a woman. You could be dealing with this woman. She could be cheating on you. When you find out, you fire her. You understand what I'm saying? It's really that simple. See, K-Zagan said he just said my comment wasn't it, but he's expressing insecurities about being cheated on. You see what I'm saying?
It's not no insecurity, K-Zagan. It's just reality, bro. Like,
right, but also, and April brought up a good point. You said you talking about cheating during the dating and vetting process. That's not even your girl.
No, I'm saying like if someone is my girl.
You talking about if she is your girl.
Yeah,
that you're worried about her cheating. So what I'm saying is, how can you properly vet a woman if you're worried about her cheating when she becomes your girl? It's impossible.
I mean,
you see what I'm saying? Because the same mind who's worried about her cheating is the same mind that's supposed to be vetting. So you can't properly vet if you have that fearful energy within you. It's not like everything was cool and then now you got scared once she became your girl. You see what I'm saying? Right. So all I'm saying, all I'm saying, Leak, is that you just got to understand and accept certain things, and then you'll be fine. Like, you stop living in fear. This is what I'm saying. Like, because what happens is that you're never going to be able to experience or enjoy any of it because your fear is keeping you away from the experience. You see what I'm saying?
It's just like I'll be trying to like learn. I don't say learn game, but learn like certain realities of dating and things like that. And it's just I want to be able to like to decipher things that people tell me, and like people may be saying one thing but they mean something else. So that's what I'm trying to get at.
Right, but this is why, and this is why learning game is important, because what happens is that you learn certain things that you probably wouldn't have if you weren't learning game. But the key is that you have to accept it. Do you see what I'm saying? Just like in the Matrix movie, Neo had to accept what was going on. Do you see what I'm saying? Because if he didn't accept it, he wouldn't have been able to become the one. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's what it is that there's certain truths and things you have to accept in order to actually really get shit popping the way you really need to get it popping. Because if you can't accept it, then it's not going to happen. And the thing is you're worrying about things that are out of your control. Like worrying about her cheating is like worrying about the weather. Like there's nothing you can do about it. Not a damn thing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that, man. All right.
Right. And just one more thing. I just think the reason why I'm so worried about it is I think like the woman to a certain degree is like getting one up on me when she cheats.
Really?
Yeah.
How? One up on you? How?
Because she's basically like stepping out and like having like a certain experience or something like that, or like trying to finesse me.
But how can she finesse you though? Like, okay. Because what?
Because she's cheating.
But what I'm saying is you're the big conglomerate company, motherfucker. Like, how is she finessing you? You understand what I'm saying? You could just get rid of her and replace her. Like, I don't understand, like, how is she finessing you when she's the one that wants the job and needs the job? You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You have to look at things a certain way, man. That's what I'm saying, where the issue is that you're giving this woman too much power in your head. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why the issue is happening. But again, the more that you experience, you'll start to understand a little bit more. But you gotta keep open mind, and you have to be able to accept certain things. Once you accept certain things, then the things you accept are going to, the fear that you have about it is going to dissipate. You see what I'm saying? Right. But right now it's really big because you've made it really important. So what happens is that when you make it less important, it becomes smaller, and it becomes smaller, right? Once you start to accept it, because then once you accept it, you're like, oh, this is just what it is. And then you drop all that heaviness on your shoulder of trying to worry about all that bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? But Leak, I'm gonna holler at you later, my brother. I appreciate the call, man. Oh, my bad. I cut him off a little bit too early. Let's go to 941. 941. What's poppin'? Who's this?
Locario, what's up, man?
What's poppin'? Who's this?
Hey, my name's Chris. I'm 28 years old. I'm in Florida. I'm from New York.
All right. Did you donate though?
Yes, I did. I donated $10.
Gotcha. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So what's going on, fam?
Hey, they're not really respecting me, though, Locario. You know what I mean? I've been listening to you for a long time. I just like to tap back in with you just to reassure myself sometimes, you know. But what they got to do is like, you like the motherfucker on that ball. What did that old girl that old girl on the ball? You know what I'm talking about? The mysterious ball.
The who? I'm confused. What are you doing? What's your question?
You know the ball when they ask that question and the weird bitches on the other end?
Oh, what are you talking about, like a crystal ball or some shit?
Yeah, that's how they come up on here, and that's how they trying to rub your fucking head, and they trying to get the mysterious answer, you know? But fuck them. They don't give enough respect to you. That's all. That's all, you know?
So caller, what's on your mind? What's your question, man?
Man, I just wanted to break it down a little bit. I'm actually doing good in my life, and you helped me. You really did help me a lot with my business. I got a credit repair business, and I don't really got a problem with the bitches and stuff, but it's just I enjoy tapping in with you and just hearing a like-minded fellow. That's all, you know.
All right, well that's what's up, man.
You know what I mean? I just gave my money to let everybody know what you talking is some real shit, and they just trying to get the crystal ball hearing from you. So I don't know what else is that what that's going to take, but it might take a couple extra dollars, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
nah, that's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate you calling in, man. Real talk. All right.
No doubt. Hey, you do the Media Mondays. I think that's really what I was calling about in the back of my head. You do the Media Mondays, right?
Yeah, every Monday. So you got some shit to show us on the Media Mondays?
I got a credit repair company and a funding company. I want to help some of the guys on here, you know, get this shit together. I don't know how we could do that, you know.
Yeah, that's what's up. Just hit us up on the Media Mondays, and on Monday we do it Monday 12:15, and then just send $50 donation, and then we'll promote your joint, and we'll talk about it. If you have a website, all that other stuff, we'll get it up. All right.
So easy. I appreciate it. Okay. Good night, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, bro.
Peace.
All right. All right, so guys, call the number 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901 is the number. If you guys want to call up, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question at the end. Now, let's get to number 2, the second important thing. Hold on. I don't even know why I'm answering this shit because it's anonymous. I usually don't be answering anonymous calls because y'all motherfuckers be on some bullshit. All right, so anonymous, what's going on? Who's this?
It's Lifeblood. Mr. Lucario, question. Do you think Cool Keith is underrated, Dr. Octagon?
This nigga. I haven't heard that nigga in a minute. Anyway, so... All right, so let's get to the second important thing I learned going out to meet attractive women, right? Second thing that I learned going out to meeting attractive women. And the second thing is that women will come outside, go out to bars, go out to clubs, go out to events, strictly looking for dick.
Dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
Right? So women will come out strictly looking for dick. You understand? So meaning that they actually are getting dressed, putting on that makeup, put on the perfume, getting the high heels, all that shit to come to the spots looking to get fucked that night. You understand? Now, one of the things you got to look out for, and I've talked about this before, is always look out for the woman who's by herself. Exactly. They be prowling. Exactly. Look for the woman who's by herself. So there's a lot of different situations you can see this. One of the things is women will be by themselves on happy hour. So after work, some women will go to these bars, get a drink, and they will be by themselves. And mostly the Cash App is at the top of the chat. You can click on the link on the top of the chat. So they'll be, coming out on, after work to get a drink, chilling. You strike up that conversation. They ready to get it in, right? Now, what's even more is women will come out to nightclubs, to the bars at night, dressed up by themselves, looking for dick. And it's the funny part, because some of y'all don't even know this, that women will come out by themselves. A lot of times you'll see women come out to the night spots, whatever, with a friend. They'll be with like two of their girlfriends or whatever, or a group of people or whatever. But sometimes women will come out by themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Or what will happen is the girl will come with one friend. The friend will leave early, but she'll stay a little longer. You understand? And the reason why she's staying a little longer, why? Because she's looking for some dick. You understand? So what you got to understand is that this is why I tell you guys to go out. Because when you spot those women who are by themselves, those are the ones that you need to go to first. You understand? So if you go out to a bar, event, club, and guys, go out by yourselves. Like, get dressed, go out, go get a drink. You know what I'm saying? Chill by yourself and enjoy yourself. And then when you're out there, if you see a chick that you want to holler at her. And if you see her by herself, oh, it's a wrap. You understand? And so what happens is that when you get into the conversation, you can find out that she's there by herself because you say, oh, where your friends at tonight? Your friend's late. Oh, no, I'm actually just chilling by myself. I just came to take myself out. I've been working all week. I just wanted to relax and kick it and blah, blah, blah. Oh, really? Oh, it's a wrap. It's over. You understand what I'm saying? It's a wrap. So I'm telling you, get them girls who are out there by themselves because they're out here looking for dick. See, I've been in spots where, like, I would go to a spot, right? And I would literally be talking to a woman for like maybe 5 to 7 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes. Right? and we out of there. You understand? We are out of there. So some women do that because they're coming out looking to get the D. You know what I'm saying?
Dick is a gift.
And see, this is the things you learn.
It's a gift.
When you are out there getting it in, when you're out there putting yourself out there. So I'm telling you, y'all guys need to go out. Go to different events. Go to different bars. Go to different clubs. I'm telling you, you guys are missing out by not going out. You feel what I'm saying? You guys are missing out by not going out. Now, let's move on to the third thing. The third thing I learned going out to meet attractive women, this kind of goes with the second thing I just said, is that women who are visiting your city are 99.999999999% of the time looking for dick and will fuck you that night. So women who are visiting your city, 9 times out of 10, they're trying to get it in ASAP. So if you're talking to a girl and you find out she don't live where you live, she don't live in your city, she's just visiting, she's here on business, nigga, she's trying to get it the fuck in. You understand? So now imagine you meet a girl and she's by herself at the bar and she's from out of town. Oh, it's a fucking wrap. And she's talking to you and having that conversation and get off. Oh, it's over. It's finished. You said also cruises and vacation resorts. Facts. So when you're out here, what's going to happen is you're going to meet women, especially if you're in like a city like New York, Miami, where else? LA, all these, spots, right? Where a chick is visiting and she's from some other fucking place, right? Those women, they're trying to get it in. You said, especially if she's from Australia. What you know about the Australian chicks, man? The Australian chicks get it in. I'm just, Oh, yeah, facts. Vegas. Oh, man, if you meet a chick in Vegas, you live in Vegas, or you be in Vegas a lot, and she ain't from, oh, it's a fucking wrap. It's a wrap. See, this is why you guys got to talk to women. You said in the summertime, it's hella tourists. Exactly. This is why you have to talk to women. Because when you talk to women, you find shit out. Oh, where you're from. Where are you from? Oh, I'm actually from Norway. I'm just out here for 3 days. Oh, really? God. You understand? You talk to a chick, you at the bar and shit. You're like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? You're having a conversation. So where you from? And she's like, oh, I'm from, Sudan or some shit. She's not from here, man. Nigga. So again, what's funny? I don't know if y'all remember, but it was maybe it was last week or the week before. Me and Miles did a show, the Friday show, and the guy called in and he was talking about how he would rather trick, and he's like, man, I would rather trick because you got to spend so much time and energy to hook up with these girls. And I told him, I said, bruh, it's so easy to smash out here. And see, this is what I was talking about. See, I was telling them, listen, you understand your tribe, right? And then these type of signs of, oh, okay, check this out. I go out to a spot. I'm talking to a girl who's by herself. She's not from here. You understand what I'm saying? And she's flirting back with me while I'm building that sexual tension. Nigga, what are you talking about? This shit is too easy. Too easy. This is why when you have game, you know how to ask the right questions. You know how to talk about certain topics. You know how to pull certain information out the woman. You understand? See, this, I shouldn't even be talking about this. This is some bad boy membership level type shit. But do you guys realize, should I talk? Okay, I'll fuck it. I'm in a good mood. I'll talk about that. Okay, so do you guys realize that there's a way when you're talking to a woman, and this is very advanced. So some of y'all are not gonna get it until you're actually out there talking to women a lot, because then you pick up on these things and you actually know how to use this to your advantage or whatever it is like that. But anyway, do you know that there's a way to talk to women, right? And be able to figure out, right, what something that she deeply desires, or a certain insecurity that she may have, or a certain yearning she may have, or a certain type of like thing that's on her mind, right? You pick up on this thing that she has a desire for. You pick up on this thing that she has some sort of like some sort of like she cares about a certain thing, right? And so what happens is that what you do is, and this is how you really do it, because it has to be real, you find something, because when she's saying whatever she's saying, you find something within yourself that matches that exact thing she's talking about, right? And so when you find that match, that is an instant connection that she has towards you based on that conversation you're having, based on that match you found between you and the woman, right? So I'll give you an example. So let's say, for example, you are talking to a girl and she says, like you're having a conversation with her and she says some shit like, she'd be like, oh, when I was growing up, like my mother and my dad wanted me to get into nursing because my mom was into nursing, but I'm not really into that. I'm just more like artistic, and I really wanted to go down that path, but it was really hard for me because I didn't want to disappoint them, but at the same time, I wanted to do this artistic thing because it's something that I really enjoy, but I still had some apprehension about it, right? So now what you're picking up on is she wants to do what she desires, but she's scared to disappoint her parents because she's having a struggle between doing what she wants and doing what her parents and society and all these other people expect her to do. Now, is there something within you that can relate to that? So now let's say, for example, I'm talking to that girl and I actually have something that I relate to based on what the fuck she's saying, right? So then I say, yeah, I see what you're saying, because like, sometimes you want to do a certain thing and society is telling you what you're doing, or your family or your parents or whoever's telling you that what you're doing is wrong. Because, me, when I grew up, I was always monogamous, and like, I felt like I wanted to be non-monogamous. And it was like, I felt this sort of like struggle because I wanted to do what I desire, but it was this fear that, I would be alone if because people wouldn't support me with that. So now me saying that, she's like, oh my God, I relate, because my mom, she wanted me to be a nurse. And I felt like if I was going to be a nurse, then she wouldn't support me. You see what I'm saying? So like now when you're talking to the woman, you're picking up on, oh, she's saying something I relate. She's saying something deep about her situation I relate to, and I can throw that back at her with something that I have that matches that thing. Do you see what I'm saying? So a lot of times what happens is that just based on that, a lot of times women will end up being attracted to you because you've touched a pain point in her situation that you can relate to, so she feels like she's being heard. Do you understand? But see, that's something you pick up on as you're out. That's why I tell you guys, go out and talk to women. Exactly. People said it's too much. That's why I say go out there, because I'm telling you, usually when you do that, a woman instantly becomes more close. Like it's almost like it's like you can see it in her eyes. She's like all about it. You understand what I'm saying? She's all about it. So that's what it is. So now let me go to the fourth thing. Let me go to the fourth thing. So we're up to number 4. So the first one was hot women are not harder to get with than average or below average women or whatever. The second one was, women will come out looking for dick. The third one is that women who are vacationing and who are not from your city are more likely to smash. Right now, the last thing that I have on the list, the fourth important thing that I learned going out to meet attractive women is most women, now listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Most women will have a conversation with you if you have social skills and you're not boring. Okay? Most women will have a conversation and interact with you if you have social skills and you are not boring. You understand? So what does that mean? See, a lot of guys, they always say that, looks get you in the door. Right? See, it's not really the looks that get you in the door. It's actually mouthpiece gets you in the door. You understand what I'm saying? Mouthpiece gets you in the door, not looks. Because what happens is that when you're out in a social setting, when you're socializing, the thing that starts the interaction with you and the woman is the fact that you're socializing with the woman. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what you guys don't understand. So when you're out on a Friday or Saturday night and you out with your boy or whatever, you and your boys are chilling, you and two of your boys is chilling, you're going out to see, you meet some girls, get some drinks or whatever it is like that, right? You are seeing other women in the spot, right? They're over there, you're over there. You approach and you talk. When you talk, the woman responds. Right now, what happens is that when a woman realizes that you have social skills and you're interesting to talk to, she wants to talk to you. Because women love to talk. Y'all got to understand this. Women love to talk. Especially when they're out in the nightlife, at the bars, at the clubs, all that other shit. They love to talk. They love it. And so what happens is that when you come into the interaction with fun, exciting, interesting energy, women like to interact and talk with you. Now, this is the thing though. This is the thing. You want to make sure that you have a tight mouthpiece so that when you grab her attention through your conversation interaction, you're able to direct the conversation, right? So that you can differentiate between the attention whores and the women who are actually interested in you sexually. Because what happens is that because a lot of women out there that you meet will be attention whores, because you're good at talking and interacting, they will talk to you and interact with you because they're attention whores. They're like, oh, he's giving me attention. This is awesome. And you're having a good conversation, but she may not necessarily be interested in you sexually, but she is interested in the conversation. Why? Because you have social skills. But what happens is that you have to use your social skills to navigate the interaction so that you do not waste time talking to a woman that you're interested in, but she's not really that interested in you sexually. So you still have to look out for that. But nevertheless, if you have social skills and you're not boring, most women that you meet out there will talk to you. See, a lot of guys are scared to talk to women because they think, man, she probably likes guys who look like Chad and Tyrone. So if I go up and try to talk to her, she's not going to want to talk to me. No, that's not true. And especially when you're in a nightlife situation, especially when you're in a social situation, right? So you may be in the street, a random, see a girl randomly in the street trying to holler at her, right? That may be more difficult than actually hollering at a girl at a bar, at a club, at an event, at a party. Those places are already social situations. So women are there to socialize. Women are there to actually have the conversations with you, right? So what happens is that a lot of times, if you are the type of guy who knows how to have a conversation, who knows how to flirt, and you're fun to talk to, right? That woman is going to gravitate to you and be interacting with you and going in your direction. You understand what I'm saying? And so this is the thing. When you go out there and talk to women on a consistent basis, this is why I encourage you guys to please, for the love of God, go out. You understand what I'm saying? Go out to places in your city, town, and meet women for the love of God, please. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because what's going to happen is that you're going to go out, you're going to talk to women, and if you haven't done this and if you're still nervous to talk to women, right? Don't worry about that. Just go out and try, because the more you do it, the easier it's going to become, and the more you're going to pick up on things, and the less nervous you're going to be, and you're going to actually be thinking more on your feet and all this other stuff. Because sometimes it's as little as, for example, you might, for example, just say, hi, how are you? How's your night going, to a woman? And she may be attracted to you enough to where her energy, right, is going to show you that she's interested in talking. And all you got to do is just continue and pick up. So you'd be like, hey, miss, how you doing? How's your night going? And she's like, oh, my night's great. How's yours? That's a nice shirt you got. Where'd you get that from? Right? So she's already engaging with you already. She's showing interest. She's like, I want to talk. What's up? And then y'all just go back and forth. See, the hardest part for most guys is to start the conversation. The hardest part for most guys is just to go up and talk. You understand? This is why I tell you guys, go to badboymembership.com, right? Go to badboymembership.com. Because I have programs on how to talk to women, how to talk to women in groups. You understand what I'm saying? And there's certain ways that you can talk to women to basically, get them to see you a certain way. I don't want to get too deep into it because I'll talk about it on the Bad Boy membership, right? So there's some things that you may say, and the first thing you say, the women are, in their minds, they're like, oh, this guy he's going to be a good time. You understand what I'm saying? So I might have to do I might do a Bad Boy membership program just on that, like different types of opening, different types of ways to open conversations with women. I might have to do, let me write that down actually. I'm gonna do that for the next one. I would definitely do that for the next one. Hold on, I think this might be Monogamous Player. What's going on?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Monogamous? What's popping with you?
Yes, sir, Mr. Lucario. You already know that I donated.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What's going on with you, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Lucario. Real quick, I just wanted to touch on something. And I just want to talk about energy because I just feel like, nowadays, people have kind of like settled with, dating online and everything has became about looks, right? And to me, looks isn't everything because once again, like I've met a lot of very attractive women, right? That I wasn't really attracted to once I got in front of them, right?
Right.
And I'm all about energy, right? So, Mr. Lucario, have you ever like had a time where like you saw a girl like on a picture and like, okay, she was cute and she was all right on the picture, right? But then when you saw her in person, like she seems way more attractive.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And a lot of that has to do with energy. You see what I'm saying? And that's why like I like to, you know what I'm saying, when I was out there, being a bachelor, you know what I'm saying, casually dating, of course I was doing my thing online, but even when I was doing my thing online, I was quickly setting up dates to happen in person, right?
Right.
But other than that, I was at, you know what I'm saying, like the groceries. Oh, yeah. But other than that, like I was at the grocery stores, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, meeting people, you know what I'm saying, meeting women and doing, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, right? So once again, it was all about the energy. So like when you meet people and they feel your energy and you feel their energy, you can kind of start to connect. And you even were saying that like just with social skills or just knowing how to talk, right? It can just be like, okay, you meet somebody or you meet a woman and like y'all having a conversation and y'all found out that y'all from the same neighborhood or like y'all know the same people. So there's a connection right there, or like y'all went to the same school or anything that can connect y'all together, right? Can start that energy flow. You see what I'm saying? But when it's just all about looks and you ain't really out there, then you're not gonna really understand. And then another thing, you talked about social skills, right? See, it's really good to have guys that you are out there with that has great social skills with you, right? Because there's been a lot of times where I went out with my guys and like we just talking to women as a group, right? But let's just say girl B is feeling, you know what I'm saying, one of my partners, or girl A is feeling me, or whatever the case may be, and we can all see that. So, as the conversation flows, we know how to move forward or move backwards or give each other that alley hoop. You see what I'm saying? Because we can kind of understand, okay, this is what's happening, that's what's happening. You see what I'm saying? But we all set each other up. But that's the social skills. You see what I'm saying? But there's another thing, and here's the last thing I want to say, Mr. Lucario, but I ain't gonna lie, like I used to make this mistake because I'm gonna be honest, like I like to have great conversation. So I always look at myself as like in a dating game, like having really good social skills, right? But the one thing that I used to like make the mistake of was, like girls that I just wanted to smash, like I was kind of always just, straightforward with that. But, every now and then you're going to run into a girl that you kind of feeling, right? Or like, you feeling her because y'all have great conversation. But I used to not pace myself, and you start to have a good conversation with a chick, and then you talking to her the next night, and then the next night is the next night, but then things fizzle out fast. Or when it's time for things to happen, it don't happen. You see what I'm saying? So once I found y'all, I understand the dating process. So even with my good social skills, I learned how to pace myself.
Right.
So even what y'all said, like, okay, if you want to have a good conversation, let's go out on a date. You know what I'm saying? Every so often we can have a conversation on the phone. But other than that, it's all about building that consistency and building your pace so things can have more of a longevity. But if you kind of overdo things and you just, be so caught up into the moment, that's how things fizzle out. You see what I'm saying? But that's all I want to say, Mr. Lucario. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, man. All right, so let me see what some of these questions are saying, and then we're going to wrap this up. Let me see. It says, what's your opinion on speed dating? It's interesting. So speed dating, I'm not, so what I know about a lot of speed dating events, it just depends on how it's run in a lot of cases. So a lot of times what I've seen with speed dating events is they have the women sit down and then the men have to move and switch the seats. So let's say it'll be like, let's say you have 10 women sitting down and all 10 women are sitting in their seat. And then you have 10 guys and then the guys have to switch seats to go to each woman. So in like situations like that, I don't really like and I don't recommend because it's set up for basically like the positioning is you're moving for the women. Do you see what I'm saying? And so what happens is it sets up a dynamic where you have women out there basically looking for beta males. Do you see what I'm saying? In most cases. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, you can go there and meet somebody and get shit cracking. What I'm saying is the whole setup within itself isn't really advantageous to you. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what else. Says I'm 54 years old, and I agree with you about going out there, but there are not many places to go. What are some good places to see good women in my age group? Well, I don't know where you live, but go to meetup.com, right? And on meetup.com, they usually have a lot of, you know, singles events for people that's like, you know, over 40 in their 50s and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Or just like, you know, and again, it depends on where you're at, because like you might live in an area where, you know what I'm saying, ain't no shit popping off. But let's say if you live in like a major city, there's things going on with people your age that you can, you know, check out and make happen. It says, I recently, how should I deal with when a woman asks you, what do you do for work? If that isn't any of her business, how can you proceed with the convo without her feeling you're disregarded? Well, usually what happens is that when a woman asks, what do you do for work? It's either you're not guiding the direction of the conversation, so she's taking over and asking you these questions, or she's interested in how much money you make, because she's looking at you as the type of guy who she's mainly trying to, you know, see if you got resources to help her out, right? But she's not really, sexually attracted to you like that. Now, if it's the first reason, meaning you're not guiding and leading the conversation, right? Then you have to, one, make sure you're guiding and leading the conversation when you're talking to these women. But two, let's say just for sake of argument, she asked that because, you know, the conversation is slowing down or it's awkward pauses, and she just asks you that because, you know, she's trying to keep the conversation going and she don't know what to say, right? You can basically just, you know, again, take the reins of the conversation and twist it to where you want it to go. So you say, you listen, we ain't got to talk about what I do for work right now. Listen, we need to talk about how me and you gonna work out of my bed tonight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to take it back to that. You see what I mean? This says, what if I'm too lazy to go out of my way to talk to girls? Is there a way to fix it? Yeah, you got to push yourself. Stop being lazy, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Said, is cheating real? Doesn't it mean that the other person doesn't want to be with you anymore, but hasn't told you yet, or wants the person to get the hint? No, not necessarily. Just because someone cheats doesn't mean they don't want to be with the person they're cheating on. You feel what I'm saying? You can cheat and still want to be with that person you're cheating on. You know, you're just cheating. You feel what I'm saying? So you want the person you're with, but, you know, you're cheating on them. Now, there are times that you could be cheating on someone, and you know, the person wants to leave that person they're cheating on for the new person, but, you know, it just all depends on the situation. Says, I think he's trying to say Lucario, what do I do when I ask for the number and get the Instagram instead? Do I still have a chance to get her? That's basically medium to low interest, my brother. She's not really interested in you like that, because if you tell her to give you the number, she gives you the Instagram, that's her resisting and giving you something you didn't ask for. All right? Sorry, so let's go to 551. 551, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, what's up, Logan? David, New York, 23.
David, what's going on? What's going on, my brother? Did you donate?
Yeah, bro. Cash App. Who's
right. Got you. So what's going on?
Yeah, I just want to ask you, like, real quick. I feel like one thing I really want to do besides, like, you know, talk to more chicks and stuff like that, you know, get some more experience. Mm-hmm. I want to know what are the basics to, like, growing your social circle? Because I feel like for a while, I haven't had it, you know, as big as I wanted. Like, I kind of want to go out more. And I think there's value in going out by yourself, but because usually when I bring this up to people, it's like, oh, well, you know, you should be all good by yourself. And, you know, you don't need people to do this and that. But I feel like there's value in being social, especially just having good social skills. And it's fun to just go out and do stuff with people. So what would you say, like, would be the basic things to build your social circle from the ground up?
Yeah, so basically what you would need to do is if you want that to be a thing, then you need to be able to first find people that you know actually like going out and doing things, and then you have to be the one to bring them that value. So let's say if you go out first and let's say you go out on, and you know, at night by yourself and chilling, you talking and this is the thing, to build social circles, not just with women, you could do that with guys. So you just talk to different people. Yeah. And while you're out there, you're going to meet different people, y'all interact, you say, hey, you know, let's exchange numbers. When there's something cool happening, I'll hit you up. Right. And then so what you do is that you hit up the person like, hey, what's up, man? It was good. Text them like, hey, it was good meeting you last night. I'll holler at you when I hear some stuff popping off, right? And then so when you, let's say next week or the week after, you hit that person up, or you hit how many other people you talk to, you say, hey, there's this thing going on at this spot. I'm gonna be over there, like come through and hang out. And so what'll happen is let's say you did that to like 4 different people that you met in the past 2 or 3 weeks, right? Maybe 1 or 2 of them be interested and they'll come out with you and meet you. So then that becomes somebody you become friends with, you come cool with, and they part of your social circle. You just keep doing that over and over again. But you need to have, certain things going on, or certain things you know about, or certain things that you know that's happening that you can invite people to at first, so that you're the point person of that. You see what I'm saying? So you're basically giving them that value. So what happens is that they see you as the guy that is going to bring them that type of value and that type of fun and that type of energy. You see what I'm saying? And what will happen is sometimes those people will reciprocate if they got other shit going on, because now you become cool with those people and become their friends. But again, this will take some time, because you need to actually go out there, meet people, and then be consistent, you know what I'm saying, with them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's really all it is. You just gotta be social, and then be able to bring value to the situation. That's it.
I see. See, that's a really, because I feel like for a while, most of my life, I mean, I'm not too, I wouldn't say I'm too introverted, but I'm also never really been as social as I really wanted to. So just the idea that, like, that's kind of foreign to me, that I would go out by myself, meet some random people just off of one conversation, then invite them to something maybe the next weekend.
Yeah, and you could do it. And it's easy, because the thing is, the fact is, when you meet people out, they're already out, which means in most cases they like going out. You feel what I'm saying? And so, so what happens is that you could also tell them, hey, listen, if you know something that's popping off, give me a call too. So y'all exchange numbers. And what'll happen is some of them might call you before you even call them. You see what I'm saying? And so it's just about making those connections, and then, being consistent with it, because you could start meeting other people that could start to be good friends with you. You feel what I'm saying? And then that's how you build it, is that you just are being social and meeting new people and being cool with those motherfuckers and being of value when you be right. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I see. So I feel like the one thing I'm also stuck on too is like finding things to invite people to. Do you think that's a product of not going out enough, or not kind of like experimenting with what you like, I guess?
Yeah.
Or like to do?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You need to go out, and you need to be familiar with what's happening, but also you can go online and just look at different things, like exactly Big Rufford in the chest at Eventbrite and all these other things that show you events and things going on. And then just, be like, yo, I'm gonna be here this Wednesday, come through. Like, you could send a mass text to like 5, like you could literally have, like, let's say you was at a spot, right, this weekend, right? And you met, let's say you met, like, you was there for like a few hours, and you met like a bunch of people, and you got like 12 fucking numbers and shit, right, of people you met that night, right? And then you hit up all 12 and be like, yo, this weekend I'm gonna be at this spot, come through, it's gonna be dope. Like, let's, come through and meet me over there. And then let's say out of those 12, 4 of them was like, oh yeah, that sounds good, I'll be there, I'm gonna come through. And then they actually come through. And then you see them, you're like, oh, what's up, blah, blah, blah. Y'all talk, y'all chill, y'all having a good time. And then while you're there with those 4 people, you can still meet other people. And then you see what I'm saying? And then add them to your social circle. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got to do. But again, you have to push yourself to actually like, to do it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
All right.
Also, we have one more question. Just in general, sometimes when I'm out, I get this like, I guess like social anxiety being out when I'm at the bar and shit, and it's kind of hard to force myself out of it because and I think it's partly because I'm just thinking too much about what other people are like thinking, which is the usual case. And last weekend, or like not last weekend, like about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I kind of had this moment where I just let go of it. That's the only way I can explain it. I just let go of it. Any thought that I had, I just let go of it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to think about that. I'm just doing me. And it actually went pretty well.
Right.
The thing is that doesn't really stick. It doesn't stick. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, yeah, it's not. Well, yeah, it's not. Well, the thing is, the thing is, it's not going to stick because you're not making it a habit. You see what I'm saying? So what was good was you pushed yourself to do the thing, but you have to push yourself to do it consistently so that it becomes a habit. You feel what I'm saying? So that it becomes second nature. So if it's because the thing is that if you're not used to it, you do it that one time, but then it's going to fade away because it's not something you do consistently. So what you have to do is you have to keep pushing yourself to do something consistently to where it becomes a habit, to where it feels weird not doing it. You see what I'm saying? So even like right now, it's 1:30 in the morning while I'm recording this freaking live stream. Do you know that it feels weird for me to like, the reason why I'll do these live streams late sometimes is because I'll be like, oh, I got to do the live stream today. But my thought of needing to do it today is habitual. And then so if I don't do it, I feel weird not doing it. So it's to the point where I'm on autopilot just even doing a live stream because I've made it a habit to be consistent doing it on a consistent basis daily, right? So now when it comes up to where it's like, oh shit, I had all this stuff to do during the day, I'm gonna still do the live stream even if it's midnight because it's gonna feel weird not to. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You want to get to the point where things become a habit to where it feels weird to not even do it. Like it's almost like, damn, I got to go do this shit because, it's going to feel weird to not do it. That's when you get to that point. You see what I'm saying? But you got to be consistent enough to make it happen enough to where it gets to that point. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. No, I see.
All right.
I get it. Yeah, because the reason why I say that is because I feel like that's also part of the reason why I don't have that social circle that I kind of want because I'm just thinking too much and I'm not, because of that, I'm stifling myself, not being me alongside, not going out enough as much as I should and like inviting people, getting contacts. So it's really, it's a couple factors into it, but that's one big one.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You got to really, really push yourself to actually do it. So that, you continuously do it and it becomes a thing. So yeah, so don't beat yourself up too much. You have to get in the zone of making that happen. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, my brother. Well, I appreciate the call, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
I appreciate it.
All right. So let me I'm gonna kill these phone lines real quick. I'm gonna answer these questions and we're gonna wrap this shit up. All right, so it says, where was we at? We was at okay, he says I found my catch hand is strong but my keep hand is not the best. How to improve that? Y'all niggas sound like y'all on some pimp shit. Basically what it is see, the thing is, okay, if you can get a chick but you can't keep them, right? What happens is that you need to have something, or I should say this, you need to have a program in order for there to be something that's going to make the woman want to keep seeing you. See, when you have a program, you're more structured, which is more attractive. Because with that program, you become more decisive and you know how to direct. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times you guys meet women and y'all just all over the place. So the girl's like, okay, this is some, random other guy I met, whatever. But what happens is if a chick is interested and she sees that you have a plan, a program, a structure, a standard, then that makes her more attracted to you and she wants to actually be about that. Right now, it's not going to be every woman you deal with, but what happens is you're going to get more women gravitating to that if you actually have some sort of structure in place. You feel what I'm saying? This says, should I go out my way to see girls for the day if all the places I've been for the day hasn't had too many girls around? Well, the thing is, sometimes you got to go out to scout and see what's popping and what's not popping. You got to ask some questions. You got to talk to the people at the places who work there and who, who's there to let you know what the deal is. And, they'll tell you, oh, on these days is jumping, on these days is kind of slow. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see what else. This says, when I'm leading the conversation, it feels like the conversation is slightly rigid at times, but other times it's loose. How do I keep that consistent? Well, sometimes what happens is you have to recognize when a chick is not trying to talk to you. So sometimes it can feel rigid because she's not really interested in having a conversation with you. Because if a woman is really, interested, it'll flow as you're guiding it and directing it. You know what I'm saying? It says, girls that I match on app with tell me that I have the nice guy aura, or no matter what I show. Is this something I should look into? If yes, what are the common problems for that? That sounds like a coaching question. Hit me up for some coaching, my brother. You feel what I'm saying? This says, Laura here from the charging station. We're off to a slow start. I liked your vibe when we met, but I really know anything about you. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? What? Is that what you're saying you're gonna say to a woman? Is that what you're talking about? Tron, you need some coaching, bro. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't be going, oh, tell me about yourself. No. Give this woman some directions. Let her know what you're trying to do. When you say be a student of the game, does that mean being a student of yourself? Well, yes, the game is about you. But this is what we teach you. We teach you how to recognize who you really are. This is why, again, you guys need to go to masculineidentitymembership.com to understand your masculine identity. And remember, we have the summer sale going on. So make sure you guys jump on that. And make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. All right, so guys, listen, man, I'm about to wrap this shit up. I appreciate you guys tuning in on the late night show. You feel me? And make sure you guys tune in later today at 4:15. Me and Miles are going to be doing a Friday show. So make sure you guys check that out. You feel what I'm saying? And so we can make that happen. All right. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. And I will holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out. Later. I was thinking, I fucked up by even acknowledging y'all bitch niggas. Keep your mouth shut when you speaking to me. Your bitch is sleeping with me. Nigga, I beat it for free. She said you needing a fee. All that I'm being is me. Niggas be sleeping on me, so what they'll be dreaming of me? These bitch niggas is my groupies. They try to be just like me. I like coochie. They act like LGBTQ dudes be just putting extras on it. Like movies, I like Tootie. Kelly Bundy, I like Rudy. When she got older, that bitch bad, I like Judy. From Family Matters, she did porn, I like Tootsie. Topanga getting smashed, her lips was quite juicy. Facts. I'm sure you could tell I'm an 80s baby. Yes, sir. I fuck so much I should have 80 babies. Yes, sir. Only lady I call babies my lady. Any lady that'll play me is crazy. I was thinking that it gotta be hard for y'all to recognize that I'm that nigga and that y'all not that nigga. And that you'll never be that nigga. I slap a nigga in his fucking face and watch his mask fall off. He's a fucking fake. He's a fucking snake. You don't get bitches, you take bitches with prostitutes, nigga. Give me a fucking break. These goofy niggas on the internet, they be all into that. I'm where the winners at. Niggas be losing, that's why they trying to prove they getting that's wondering who I'm fucking your girl and tell you I'm hitting that. Niggas be like, yo, he's different. Just cause I ain't say your name don't mean I'm sneak dissing. Let's be clear, I'm dissing you, but I don't want niggas to know your name, my nigga, keep listening. You're a nobody, you hear no probably. From every chick you know, you want nobodies. That's how you like them hoes. Have me on your show and acting just like them hoes, biatch. I was thinking,